They grew up in the wake of 9/11, a social media explosion, and extracurricular activities that kept them busier than ever. Now, they're experiencing COVID-19 like the rest of us. I'm Dr. Deborah Tillman, and each week I'll be talking to a teen about how they're responding to life. This is Teens in Conversation. Meet Haydee, the self-aware senior and president of the Black Student Union at T.C. Williams High School in Alexandria, Virginia. He's living life on his own terms during COVID-19. Hi, everybody. It's Dr. Deb, and you're on with me and a wonderful senior at T.C. Williams High School. This is Teens in Conversation. Hello, Haydee.
Hi, Dr. Tillman.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. That must just be the normal answer for all of you seniors and juniors. Y'all are like, good, good. Everybody's good. Are you really good?
Yeah, I am actually.
Good. So now we were talking earlier before the show started about where you're going after high school. Tell us where you're going.
I'm going to Virginia State University.
Okay. What do you major in?
I major in mass communications.
Mass communications? Okay.
Yes.
What do you want to do when you get older?
Okay, so I want to do a lot with some production work.
Okay.
And after that, I also want to have my own talk show someday. So yeah, I want to do a lot with
Nice. Have you always been interested in that field?
I got interested in that field in 10th grade because when I was younger, I always wanted to perform and stuff, but I knew that it would be hard for me to get there. So I had to figure out how can I perform, but also have a decent enough career in order to do that. So that's when I thought about mass communication.
Nice. Do you have any role models or mentors that you look up to that's in the same field?
Yes, I look up to Ellen. I like Ellen a lot.
I think everybody likes Ellen.
Yeah. I look up to Tyler Perry as well. His story is very fascinating to me. For a Black man to be doing something that he's doing, it's actually really good and really empowering. So I hope to be like him someday.
Nice.
Or better. So.
What activities are you involved in school?
Well, I'm the president of Black Student Union at my school. I'm in the choir. I'm in the drama department. I used to play football. I really don't play football no more. I stopped at my junior year.
Okay. What position did you play in football?
Oh, the position I played in football, I was a nose guard and right guard.
Oh, okay. I have no idea what any of that is, but okay. Nose guard. Somebody out there knows what that is. Okay. Drama.
Yeah.
So have you been in plays? Were you in plays at TC?
Yeah, I've been, yeah, I do musicals only. I don't do plays because I'm not really an actor. I'm more of a dancer, singer. So I only do musicals.
Nice. Musicals. Okay. Perfect. I love it. Okay, so you are head of the Black Student Union. Tell me, I'm going to ask you about a current event that just happened recently about the jogger, Ahmaud Arbery. Tell me your thoughts on that whole situation.
So my thoughts on that situation, well, to be honest, I was not surprised that had happened because that's where our world has come to. If a Black man is jogging around some racist white people, we're going to get shot. When I first saw that, I was really upset. But I wasn't surprised. I just felt like he didn't deserve that because he was only running. I mean, he was working out. He was trying to get out the house. So I don't think that should never happen. And I think that people should should be prosecuted. So those are my thoughts on it. I just hope that his family is doing well and
Yeah.
I just hope everything is okay for his family.
Right. So difficult to lose a child. I can just imagine, speaking from the parents' point of view, and
Yeah.
to be gone in that manner is always
Mm-hmm.
devastating. I just think, just to the world, but particularly to the Black community, it's just like we lost another one,
Yeah.
another good young man. So, anyway, tell me a little bit about, if you were a leader right now of this country, what would you say? How would you lead? What would you say? What would be your resonating message for everybody right now?
About what just happened?
About anything.
Um, if I was the leader, it might sound cliche, but I would say always be yourself and never let like nobody like dim your light because everyone has a different path in life. So in order for you like to really follow that path, I mean you have to be yourself and work towards it. So, like, I mean, that's what I would say. Like,
And where did you get that from? Where did you get that from? Because I hear a lot of your generation. They talk a lot about being themselves and being who they are, and not so much worried about what other people think about them. Was that something your parents instilled in you? Where did that come from? That sense of self, which I think is really important.
honestly, um, my job taught me that. I work at the peer advisor program at Charles Houston Williams. Yeah, at Charles Houston, and it was my job that has always taught me like to be confident in myself. Yes, my parents have taught me that as well, but like my job has like touched on it like I would say more. So that's like where like I gained that confidence of like always being myself and like never caring about like who says something unless it's your boss, but like always like being yourself and like always having the confidence that you need to have.
Awesome. What are your thoughts on drugs and alcohol?
Don't I don't I really don't like drugs and alcohol that much because like I have seen like what it does to people. It doesn't put you in the right state of mind because like I've had some family members that like also does it, but like it doesn't put you in the right state of mind. So I really don't agree with it. Um, but I mean, if you want to do it, that's what you want to do. I'm not going to knock you. I'm not going to knock you for something you want to do. I'm just saying like there are some effects to it. There are some effects to it, so I just want everybody to like research before they start doing it.
So the fact that I'm assuming you don't do it, correct? Or am I wrong?
No,
Okay, right.
no,
So
I don't
the
do it.
fact that you don't do it, is it because you saw examples of people who did and you were like, I'm not doing that? Because I know when we grew up in my generation, it was just like, say no, don't do it. And nobody ever told you why,
Mm-hmm.
you never knew. And so then you got that group of children that did it anyway because they were like, I don't know why I'm not supposed to. And then those who, just kind of chose not to. So for you, was it because of the examples you saw that you didn't do drugs and alcohol?
Yes, yes, it was because of the examples that I saw, and it was also because um, it was also because I don't think that's like really attractive. That's just my opinion. I don't think that's attractive for you to be like I would say smoking and drinking and then like acting like a fool. I don't think that's attractive to me. So that's why I would not do that.
Gotcha.
But that's just me. That's just me.
I hear you. I hear you. You have your own opinion. I love that. And that's another thing that I love about your generation. We do teens in conversation, but the real reason why we even started this was because I just feel like you all, and same thing with millennials, a lot of you get bad raps. And I just really want to show people how awesome you truly are, and that y'all are really good at just saying whatever you feel and not really worried about the fact that, oh, somebody's going to think this way about me, so let me not say it. And that's not really authentic. And that's one thing I feel that your
Yes.
generation is very authentic, very transparent. So, speaking of your generation, I know you're called Gen Z, but I'm asking all of you on today, like I've had other interviews. And so I want to end with this question. What should the name of your generation be called?
Oh, that's a good question. Um, and it's called Gen Z now. It's Gen Z. my generation be called? If we had a name, what should we be called? I don't know. That's a hard question. Ah, Jesus.
We are not calling it Jesus.
I don't know. I would say Millennials Part 2. That's what I would call it.
Okay. Millennials Part 2.
Yes, because like I always thought that I was a millennial, but but there was people that told me that I know that I'm not a millennial. So I was like, oh God, I'm not a millennial. Okay, so I think we should be Millennials Part 2.
I got you. All right. Well, Millennial Part 2, thank you so much for joining me on today. And many blessings at Virginia State. Okay?
Thank you.
Keep your head on straight.
Yes.
All right. Take care, babe. Love you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Okay. Take care. Bye-bye. Okay, parents, you hear right here on Teens in Conversation, this group of children are really about being themselves. And I think that's a good thing. Oftentimes we come up and we're wanting to raise our children like our parents raised us. But the one thing that we can take from a lot of these Gen Z children is that they are just fine being who they are. And I think we, as the older generation, baby boomers or above, should be okay with that. I think that God made everybody fearfully and wonderfully made. I think that He created everybody in their own image. And however God made these children is the way the Creator made them. And it's not for us to change them. They are wonderful in who they are. And so I hope you took something from our guy, Haydee. Leave a comment below, and I'll see you soon on Teens in Conversation.